This man needs no introduction. It is Gok Wan. Hello!
Hey, gorgeous. Mwah.
Lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you too, my darling.
He's so friendly backstage, by the way, chit-chatting to everybody.
But basically, I've just got too much to say about everything.
That's great, though. We love that.
Oh, no, it's amazing here. The atmosphere is unbelievable. You can't help but talk to everyone, so it's all good.
So you're presenting here with Fern and Dave Berry.
I am. I'm on the main stage, opening the shows, and then I run across all the way to the side. Actually, I don't run. I get driven across, fortunately.
Lucky here, mate.
I've got a stage over at the Hair and Beauty where I'm doing Q&A with me. And
audience with Auntie Gok.
Audience with Auntie Gok, absolutely. And then after that, I'm doing book signings as well. So it's a manic day, but I'm trying to cram it all in as much as possible.
Okay, let's touch on the book a little bit.
Right, yeah.
Work your wardrobe.
Absolutely.
Can we get a little sneaky preview of what's going to be in there?
Yeah,
what's in there?
Absolutely. Well, the whole book comes from, I've written 2 books before that. And this one, what I wanted to do was I wanted to give women back their independence with their clothing. And because of the recession, because people aren't spending as much, it's trying to work out what do birds have at home in their wardrobes, whether it's a pair of jeans, whether it's a shirt, whether it's a jacket. How can I help you to style that up with key pieces?
So reinventing.
Reinvention. So it's all about the capsule wardrobe. There's loads of beauty in there. There's loads of hair in there. So hopefully it's a good book. I mean, people are liking it, the reviews, and it's one of those things you write it and you have no clue whether people are going to get it or not. And so afterwards, it's always really nerve-wracking, but it's been brilliant.
I think from the success of your shows, people do get it.
Thank you very much. I don't. I feel embarrassed.
Don't. Anyway. Right, you're a former makeup artist, so let's talk makeup.
I love makeup. I miss it. I miss doing it. I really do. And in fact, when I'm watching everyone backstage getting kitted up, I mean, it's so creative. It's so experimental, and every single face is different, so it allows you to show different techniques and different skills. It's brilliant.
Okay, the Academy of Freelance Makeup are doing all the makeup backstage. I see them touching you up a little bit. Excuse the pun.
They were, and I enjoyed it. Loved every single second of it.
What do you think of the makeup for the show here today?
I think it's great. I love the big red lips with the glitter on.
Big it up.
Absolutely, they're brilliant. And do you know what? Actually, there's a good level because I've just was looking through the clothes and they are very full on. They're very costume. They've all got a big theme. What the makeup artist needs to do is they need to be able to complement their clothes without overtaking, because it's not a beauty show, and that's a really hard thing to do, and they've nailed it, absolutely nailed it.
There you go, there you go. My quest here today is beauty tips, makeup tips, and obviously style tips.
Right.
What advice could you give me?
Okay, so I'll give you a beauty tip first of all. Out on the market, there's loads of really expensive primers, which is basically a cream you put on your face to protect your face from the makeup. The cheapest and the best one that I've ever used as a makeup artist is E45. A thin layer of that. And
I read that somewhere.
So that's my little makeup tip. My hair tip is if you ever over backcomb your hair, especially the party season, Christmas is coming up and big hair is in, instead of you wrenching the comb through it when you get home, put a tiny little bit of fabric conditioner on there and run a comb through. It will instantly take out the knots.
I love that.
Little hair tip. And for a clothing tip, I would say this season is all about bows and bangles. Normally I advise people to take one accessory off before they leave the house. This year it's all about glam, so go for it.
Okay, the do's and the don'ts, especially for the girl, she's at work, she wants to go out after work. What would you say? Anything? Let it all hang out? Or not? Not with work colour.
Either boobs or legs. Boobs or legs. Remember, on that Monday, you've got to go back to work and face those colleagues again. Either boobs or legs, and if you find yourself getting really drunk, just snog them anyway.
There you go.
There you go. Have it.
I want to talk about Gorgeous by Gok.
Gorgeous by Gok, yes. It's my first beauty line that's come out, only available at Boots, and it's basically a body pampering collection. So it's only for the body, it's not for the face, and it covers everything from body shimmers through to body washes and scrubs and exfoliators, and it's all about I suppose the ethos of the show, which is everyone can feel gorgeous, everyone can feel glamorous. If you don't have £100, £150 to go to a spa to get that experience, what I wanted to do was create a collection that you could take at home and you could experience that whole kind of spa thing.
And it's reasonable.
And it's reasonable, At the end of the day, I am a realist, and I understand that not everyone has got a size 8 figure and £40 billion to spend on clothes. So it's about how do you feel good about yourself, also feel you've got a sense of community with the other women around you, but at the same time have luxury products at a good price. And they are. I think they're really competitively priced.
What's your favourite product, would you say?
I love the shimmering balm that I created, because I'm all about women, looking after their skin, but also showing their bodies off. And there is something quite psychological about a woman who doesn't want to get her chest out or her arms out, but if you put some of this cream on, which is basically see-through but has glitter through it, like a gold glitter.
Oozes confidence
oozes confidence, and it almost makes you feel like you're wearing a layer, so it's very sheer, and I think it works. So yeah, so probably that product.
Okay, just touching back on the makeup, you know, the same ethos that you use in your TV show, there's some clothes that you can wear that accentuate your body. What makeup tips would you give that would accentuate your, say, your eyes, for example?
Okay, so for your eyes, what I would do, don't ever forget about your highlighter, so it's on your brow bone or it's on your above your cheekbone, because it's a really quick way of contouring your face, and contouring is basically working out the light from the dark. So for instance, your cheeks would be dark, below your cheek would be dark, on top of your cheek would be light. It's the same thing with the eyes. So if you want your eyes to pop out and zing, always include a highlighter. And I would also say, if you want your eyes to be slightly sultry and darker, always go for a black line inside. If you want to look wide awake and you want to go for that more 60s feel, put a white liner inside. Always mascara, every single time. Always mascara.
And lashes.
And, well, you know what, I kind of love it. I do kind of love it, but you will know yourself when you've got the right regime for your makeup, and only you would know, nobody else will. Like you, for instance, you look gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. Can I have a hug?
Of course. Merry Christmas, my darling.
Merry Christmas to you. It's been great to talk.
And you, my darling, you're looking gorgeous as always.
Gok Wan.